What happened there? Main technology. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Is that right? Is that right? Yeah, okay. It's the best I can do. There we go. Can I say that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna read from this. I've just got off the internet, so Romans 8. I'm gonna choose. That's the one. Uh, Hello. How are you? I've had a busy day today. Hey, the things I have to do. You know. So I just thought I'd chillax and spend a bit of time with you. So if you've called in, I really appreciate you've called in. Thank you very much. If you're wondering what it's all about, today is a very important day, as you all know. Why? The 25th. Why? You know. We're told to observe, aren't we? Observe the skies. Remember Yeshua said, look out for the signs. Look up. What do you see? What do you see tonight? You tell me. What do you see tonight? It's very important. Come on now. You tarot readers, I know you all know. But, you know, Christians, bless their little souls, they don't look at things like that. I think it's wrong. Yet the Bible's full of signs that we have to look at and find out where we are in the stream of time. Father created the sun, the moon. For what reason? To give us times and seasons. Yeah? Do you know what season it is right now? Spiritually speaking. Look at the big clock. You see, what time is it? You see, we're under this control of 24 hours. But there's a big celestial clock out there, up there, which is also timed. The Father's big clock. It's a big clock. And it's perfectly timed, everything's perfectly timed. And today was perfectly timed. We have the sun, and we have the moon, in a house, and we have Jupiter in the same house. Now if you know anything about Jupiter, what represents, and then that should give you the clue, you see. Revelation 12 has a sequence of events recorded up in the sky. You tell readers, you'll get it. We're trying to help the Christians broaden out a bit. It's very difficult because of what's happened with Christianity. So much infighting in Christianity. It's sad to see. They all think they're right. This religion is the true religion. It may be in a Christian denomination, it might be Mormons, others, Pentecostals. They all think they're true, and they think there's an error in all the other Christian denominations. And they all have a bit of truth in them. They all have it. When Jesus was here, he didn't want that to happen. He didn't. What he presented was basically a way of living, attaching to his Father, not needing any rule books. No. Yes, Yeshua was Jewish. Within the Jewish community, there are Jews who get it. Jesus or Yeshua he didn't come to actually do away with the Jew and their way of life and their devotion to Father. No. He was presenting a different way so that we could get closer to Father, the Jew. Sadly, you are even afraid to use Father's name. And you know that's true. You think it's so holy that it can't be used. Well, I don't often use my Father's name. Why? Because I view my Father as my Father. A father-son relationship. Now, I'm going to ask you a personal question, whether you're Jew, Muslim, whatever you are, whatever religion, I don't care what religion it is. If we removed religious dogma, no matter who you are, and we lived by natural law within, knowing what's right and what's wrong, because if you've got your conscience is tuned up, you won't do what another person does. But because people's conscience is like scarred, a scar there's no feeling in the scar. It's sort of dead until it gets, over years, it can get better. Religion, all religion, I don't care what it is. It all has good. It all has good in it. But there's always that something missing. And guess what it is? It's my Father. The personal relationship. Son and father. Daughter and father. Mother, son, and so on. We have to get back with a relationship with our Father who created everything. He's pleading with us right now to come back to him. And the good sign is, I see it happening. I see it happening right now. That's why I'm on here today, to talk about this. I'm going to get into this wonderful scripture shortly. We have reached this critical point. The sun and the moon have done a Vesica Pisces. You know what a Vesica Pisces? They merged like that. And Jupiter was in Virgo. Have you worked it out yet? Have you worked out Virgo, Sun, Moon, Jupiter? Yeah? Do you have to spell it out? It's a birth. It's a birth. Now it's a birth for two. It will be a birth for good, and it will be a birth for bad. How can that be? Well, from this event comes the good, and from this event comes the bad. The bad birth. People will give birth to what they sowed as seeds. They give birth to what they have sown. So if you've been sown the kingdom of love, and you've spread that out, that is another birth. And that's what's actually happened. It is a pivotal point. It is a cross point. It is the centre point. Which way did you go? Which way will you go? What are we about to receive? May the Lord make us truly thankful. Will it be good or will it be bad? It was all dependent on us. It was my responsibility. What will I sow? Will I sow good or will I sow bad? Father, what will I sow? You just wait and see. Okay. My father cracks me up. Just wait and see. And my knee cracked at the same time. You know what this reminds me of, Father? Yeah. You know when Noah came out the ark? I think I've discussed this before. There was no food. They'd run out. There's only poor animals left. And they run out as well. There's not much left. So Noah's crying out, Father, we've got no vegetables left. No more vegetables. Peas, beans, all of it's gone. Just step out of the ark. And you did. And Father says, I know you would love these animals. I know you do not want to kill an animal. This was a very rare thing to do. To kill an animal. Them days was a crime. Just for meat. Yes, they would share the sheep, benefit. But the thought of killing an animal, that happened afterwards. Now after the flood, Father said, you know, make sure you season everything. If you're going to kill it for meat, because there's not much for food, there's not much food about until everything starts growing again after the flood. Right? So the sacrifice was meant for survival because there was no food. Do you think Noah would have killed an animal if he had plenty of food? No. Of course not. He loved the animals. They all did. And that day they had to kill that animal. To kill an animal, it was so hard. It's like someone trying to kill a pet. Trying to kill a pet. Just imagine you've got a beautiful pet. It might be a pet dog. And there's no food. There's only one way to survive. Could you do it? Do you get the point? Do you get what I'm trying to say here? I hope so. Because we are coming in to a new earth. The animals are crying out for the revealing of the sons and daughters of our Father who've come here for this mission. Yes, the animals are crying out. Why? Look at all the animals being slaughtered. What for? For food? Come on now. You want the new earth, dear? Are you going to be killing your own animals? Is that paradise? Is that what you want? Is that what the animals want? Why do you think animals are so scared of us? Why do you think lions, tigers attack us? They're scared of us. So they'll kill us before they'll kill them. The only way to change the frequency is to get back to the original. It starts with us. Yes, if you need meat to survive, just like Noah, yes, you eat meat. course. But if you've got plenty grain and plenty protein in vegetable form, come on now. What did the three young Hebrews decide to do? They said to the king, let us just have vegetables and fruits and nuts and beans and so forth. They got everything, and they were fitter than the others in Babylon. Oh yes. So I'm talking to the 144, the 144,000. If you truly are 144, if you have a choice of not eating meat, I'm just thinking about the frequency that we retain. If we had to kill an animal for food, that will affect us in the psyche. Butchers do it for you. But believe me, if you were to kill an animal for food, that would change your whole outlook. That would change your whole outlook. Oh yes. You can eat meat now, because why? Somebody else has done the dirty deed for you. How are we going to bring paradise in? You tell me. Come on now. Are we going to just continue on the way we are? Because this frequency has to change. Even the Jews, you know, they won't eat pork, but they'll eat meat. They'll still continue to feast on good portions of meat when there's loads of vegetables and there's no starvation. How are we going to bring paradise in? Where's Shalom? Huh? I'm just appealing to you, you know. I'm not telling you that you have to be that you haven't got to eat meat. I haven't said that ever. I've said, if there's no choice, like Noah. But you see, with the three Hebrews, they had a choice, but they risked their lives to do the right thing, because that king was going to sort them out. Oh yes. But they had the confidence. They knew that the body was meant to have vegetables, pulses, fruits, bananas, all the things that our Father provided in such a wonderful way. Have I eaten meat? Of course I have. Have I eaten pork? Yes, I am from Jewish background. Have I eaten pork? Yes, I've eaten pork. And I like it. It's nice. I love pork. My mother and father. I know it was Jewish hidden. I got to know later, right? They give us pork. Yeah. But I had one side which was gypsy type of Jewish, and the granddads was like pure Jewish. So, and my mother, the Irish, Marie. Yeah, I mean, let me just read this to you. Don't twist my words, by the way. If you want to eat meat, you go ahead. I'm not telling you. No. I know one thing. I used to live with a person who used to love lamb. Lamb. Oh, and the lamb's gorgeous. It was done on a long. It was a long cook, and it just oh. And the fat was like it was juicy. It wasn't like fat. Oh, lamb. And I used to eat it. Oh, beautiful. But the but is I said to the person, could I kill that little lamb? Could I have killed it? Because she used to make it beautiful. And I said to myself, no, I couldn't. But I'm eating this lamb, and I am getting the frequency of the butcher. It was just made for me. And children, they get things from the supermarket. If you ask them how it was grown, they haven't got a clue. All it is food to them. They don't know. All that comes to them is in the packaging, and they don't know. They really don't. They don't know how things are slaughtered, how animals go through absolute. I don't want to discuss this subject really further. There's plenty of videos out there with slaughterhouses, which is, to me, I can't talk about it. It's as bad as Hitler taking, guess what? Yeah, same sort of thing. Ugh. Wicked. Have you ever been in a slaughterhouse? Have you ever smelled a slaughterhouse? If you've never actually been in one, this is from 2 Corinthians 5. All the animals, all of creation, are crying out for the revealing of the sons and daughters of Elohim. Man. Listen to this. I consider that our present sufferings are not comparable to the glory that will be revealed in us. The glory that will be revealed in us. You kings of the earth. You better listen, because you are not doing what the 144,000 are doing. I've told you all, you kings of the earth, step aside. Father has brought 144,000 rainbow warriors from his heavenly abode. They're here right now. They've been revealed. Today is the day